St. Peter's University's Garidi Institute for Government and Leadership saw GIGL Executive Director Dr. Leila Sadeghi and St. Peter's Dean of Education Joe Doria host a tax abatement panel inside the Duncan Sky Room last night. The seven-person panel included Jersey City Freeholder Bill O'Dea and Jersey City Deputy Mayor Marcos Vigil, the latter being a former Deputy Secretary of State under New York Mayor Andrew Cuomo. O'Dea took a firm stance against the state of New Jersey's policy to award Abbott District's tax abatements.
I don't want to sound like Marco Rubio. To reiterate one of the things that I said earlier, the fact that the state of New Jersey rewards cities that are Abbott districts by giving out tax abatements is one of the fundamental issues that have to be addressed. Because when you say, if you didn't give out the tax abatement, you would have more money. No, you really wouldn't have more money. Because what would have happened, the state might have more money, but we wouldn't have more money because the money they paid to the city, the Board of Ed would have gotten, but the state of New Jersey would have given less state aid to it. So until you fix that part of it, and I don't disagree with you that that should be fixed, that's a fundamental problem that currently incentivizes governments to give out long-term tax abatements. So that's something that needs to be fixed. On some of the points, Doctor, you said earlier, I agree with you. When I was a councilman, I said, if General Motors wanted to come to Jersey City and open up a factory to build cars, I'd give them 50 years of no taxes. All I would want is the jobs for people that live in Jersey City.
He further argued that no property taxes would be worthwhile only in a scenario where a large company such as General Motors comes to Jersey City and ensures hundreds of blue-collar jobs for residents.
Goya was given tens of millions of dollars from the state of New Jersey to move from Secaucus, less than about a mile, right, to Jersey City. I'm still waiting for the city of Secaucus to get rid of Goya Drive. How many new jobs did we get? Very little. Now, had Goya gone to New York, arguably yes, we would want to have lost some of those jobs, and then arguably over time don't get any of the jobs that by retirements get created.
The freeholder and long-rumored mayoral candidate pointed to Goya as a prime example of the state tax credit program not being beneficial to the host municipality.
The problem with that is we as states, and then the municipalities going on the bottom, throwing in the pilots, compete against each other. Businesses game us left and right. Goya gamed us. Panasonic gamed us. But what happens? If they don't offer the incentives, they go to New York. So there are things that need to be dealt with on levels above the municipal level to really address this kind of thing. But I don't disagree with that.
While Vigil admitted that there is indeed a lot of tri-state competition to recruit businesses, he added that he couldn't speak for what happened 30 years ago, only about what the Fulop administration intends to do moving forward, provide more affordable housing.
We intend to use those incentives to, first of all, try to drive as much affordable housing as we can everywhere around the city, and try to bring economic development everywhere that we can around the city. Here I'm going to put you on the spot, but for example, we just hired a compliance officer to make sure that those PLA agreements are up to standard. One of the requirements that we're going to have in terms of any application that is going to be is that they have to meet with him, and he has to give the okay that the plan to bid the jobs that the city needs are there and that they actually comply with the policy. So I agree with what Freeholder O'Dea said, is that we need to be doing a better job in terms of ensuring that the city residents are getting the benefit in terms of jobs. That's really what counts. And in terms of other economic incentives, the other addition, it's not only affordable housing, but we're also bringing in the more aggressive tax abatement in terms of industrial and commercial and hotels.
He also agreed with O'Dea that the state has to develop a better state property tax and reassessment from the viewpoint of municipalities.
But yes, I agree. I mean, and this is more from a personal level. I agree that it's ridiculous that certain companies basically get the benefit of the doubt of just moving one municipality over. It's all great for us in terms of whatever advantages we get, but I think that overall in the state level, there has to be a better reassessment of the policies that we are.
I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.